Welcome back to Terraria Supermodded edition with another accessory called the Rampart of Deities. Let's go ahead and jump right into this wonderful and yet very enjoyable, well, really interesting accessory. It's actually one of my top three is Rampart of Deities. I really love this thing. I think it's amazing. Let's go and get into what do you need to craft this overpowered sucker? Well, it requires some pretty high level items. Well, I'm not even going to joke you on that. This right here is probably what's going to kill you. But you need a Frigid Bulwark. Effects pretty much do the same thing as the Tortoise Shell from, I believe it is Thorium Mod. Unless it's Tremor. I'm not sure which mod that particular shell's in. But this is the Dayhawk Amulet. Then you got Cosmolite Bars. And then you got Galactica Singularities. And the most priciest is the Cosmolite Bars. Highly resistant Cosmic Steel. Effect of Rampart of Deities is an equipable 15 defense. Taking damage makes you move very fast for a short time. Increasing armor penetration by 50. Immune time for being struck. I'm not going to tell you specifically if this is good for a melee build, but one thing it's really good with is team and healer. Being a healer. If you're a healer, this is something you need. Provides light underwater, causes stars to fall when damaged, increases pickup range for mana stars, and you store and restore your mana when damaged. Absorbs 25% of damage done to players on your team, only active above 25% life. Grants immunity to knockback, puts a shell around the owner when below 50% life that reduces damage. Basically, because most healing class builds armors have such low defense, this is what's going to help you. A shell becomes more powerful when below 25% life and reduces damage even further. Now, let's go ahead and grab this item. We're going to go and put it on. Now, there are no specific effects with it specifically right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and summon a boss. Let's go with Skeletron. And he one-shots me. I was like, hi, Skeletron. Death. But if you saw the blue there, that's the trigger for the shield of... That's the trigger for the deity shield. I'll start with something smaller this time. Not something so painful right off the bat. Wow, that thing, like, just came up to me and was like, hi, death. Grab my platinum. I'm going to summon a regular eye. Here we go. A demon eye. Which is running because it's daytime? Yeah, he's running because it's daytime. Well, that's sad, demon eye. Why you no stay? Why you no hang out with me? Raincoat zombie. He'll run because it's not nighttime. Eater of souls. I don't think he's even supposed to be here. Oh, see? And you're noticing that 51. That means that's how much mana it's healing you for when you take damage. Every time you receive damage, it restores that as mana. Kind of shocked me too. I didn't realize that. Now you see, because I'm below life, damage taken is reduced by 25% because of the barrier. That is the effect of this shield. Especially helpful when you're a mage build and you run out of mana super fast and something's beating the crap out of you. And when it hits you, you get back that same damage as your mana. Now, there's also another particular accessory that can cycle damage as life. But we won't get into that just quite yet. But, yeah, that is the Rampart of Deities. For those of you who would like to know, also, the Rampart of Deities just requires a Draydon's Forge, which is for Uber tier items. Basically incredibly overpowered items. Very N tier, very Uber, godlike, cosmic, galactic, nebulas stuff. A lot of big words, very little time. But yeah, that is... Oh, I don't want that. I want this. That is Rampart of Deities. Really can't do much better in terms of an awesome shield like that, but that thing is smexy. Now let's go and see what it looks like when you put it on. And click this. Boop. Oh, I think it's actually a necklace rather than that. Interesting. I didn't realize that. As you can see, we got some bosses showing up. Bosses, I mean, evil enemies that won't leave me alone. Who is that over there shooting off the evil skull? Ooh, undead warlock. I'll beat you up. Yeah, that's it. He ate that. Ooh, these skulls are endless. That warlock's pretty merciless, but you get the basic idea behind the Rampart. And if you're a mage build, this is a must-have. It is definitely a must-have. So with that said, I will wish you guys well, and leave some messages in those comments section. Tell me what you guys would like to see. I can even go through a whole playthrough on how to get the item. Would be helpful. Or even some versus matches with an item versus some kind of boss to see what it does. Different tests without all the gear on. I shall wish you guys a good day.